Hello everyone, I am Palpatine001 aka the Senate, and we are back with City Skylines 1. Today, this is the second episode in our series of Pacifica City using the Vanilla Coast map, which is available as a custom map on the Steam, note Steam, workshop. So in the first episode, we did the introduction of the map, what we intend to do, and started getting the basics down, like power, water, storage, some of our basic roading down, and so on. So for a quick recap, city centre, urban, industry and port, more residential, big as airport, industry, mining, and we go so on and so on and so on. This map has 4 highway connections in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe just 2, technically 3 rail connection. 1, 2. See, it forms a good bypass line. 2. Ah, we do have one up there. And so on. So it's a good map. Now we don't need to worry about natural resources and that, because I can just go and paint them as required. Hey, some days you just gotta live a little, cheat a little. So today we are going to continue focusing on the development. So I'm actually going to start... Whoops. Today we're going to start along here. This has got a double rail connection. These highways I am likely to pare back. And so on. Yeah, I'm likely to pare some of this back as well. Now I've also got to remember this map's a bit unique in that there's a big ass viaduct down here I forgot about. That's okay. So we're going to go up here into the city centre. We're going to find the rail connections, which are there and here, linking down to here, back around. Yeah, it's a good loop system. So, yeah, these highways I usually pare back as well. I might pare them down to 4-laners or flip them over to busways. It's just depending on what needs to be done. But let's look at the rail system first. So we're looking what is effectively the city centre area. Let's have a look at the rail. Thing is, you spend this part of the game taking a very long time getting things sorted. Haha. Nice. Oh, it is too. It is a 7, 8, 7, and 9. Where is it? Oop, let's just move that up. And remember to use these properly next time. Ugh. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it is. Good old fashioned 7, 8, 7, 9. Okay, rail. Oh, I missed the quirks of this game. Okay, so what we're looking for could be in... You've just also got to watch for the hubs. Yeah, it's usually in here. Multi-level metro, metro tram, train metro, that will be for later on. Multi-end platform station. I think that's the game. That one's never worked properly. Multi-platform through. And monorail. Oh, they did the... Ooh, that could be a nice one. I might have monorail going in this game. Yeah, well, I've got the airport's DLC, so it's a little bit... Train stations. Okay, so the one I've got is a glassbox transport hub. Multi-platform metro and train hub. That would be a good one, but it's an end platform with metro going. Still could be worth it. And then the other one you've got is Old Market Station. And then you've got, as I said, you've got all these train stations available. It's like, okay, so, and that's the market one, isn't it? They single line? No, double. Probably not that one. I probably do want an... It depends on how I want to do the system. What I'm going to be using to get around. If I'm using the plan to use rail to get around, then yeah, multi-platform like my last city would work. Because there's the metro. But we're not going there. So we're going to go to the transport hubs. Metro, train, monorail with a road. That one would be a nice one. Now, the metro's it's not a multi-platform though. So this is, yeah, decisions. Metro, monorail. Monorail, tram. Monorail, yeah, see, it's all here. Oh, that's got tram as well. So the only thing missing is bus. Well, that's easy because you just whack on a bus station to one side. So this one would be an ideal one to get us going. Now the highways are there. The railway is there. The railway is there. Let me just place this down first and have a look at it. Oh, as I said, I love this game. Love it with all its jank. Okay. So, rail there. Tram is down below. Rail is down below. We will allow intercity. I must get Mix FM sorted out so I can have all the radio stations but the ones that are going to get me in trouble going. Timely. Okay, so that... Actually, the fastest way you can tell it's right, look for the cantileers. Cantileers. Or the pentagraphs. One there. Oh, so it's Metro ground, one up, one down. Tram and rail above. Ooh. Now, you can see... Now, this is a one that was added by Paradox in the Colossal Order in the end. So, what I need to look for is... I need to shoot back over. Go into monorail. On a 2-line, it's a 4-liner. So, you got the traditional old ones. Yep. With tram tracks. Okay, so it does exist as a 6-liner. It does exist as a 2-liner. See, I've got to work out how many lanes this is. I think it's only a simple 2. So be careful where you put it. That's right, and oh yeah, the custom assets, which certainly did help as well. And that's your 4-laner. I think let's run it as a 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's only a 2-laner. So be very careful with what you do here. I'm going to upgrade it to a 4. That's a custom asset too. Yeah, that doesn't quite work. Interesting, Paradox didn't give me... Colossal didn't give us the 4-laner as an option. 4 lanes with trees, yeah, that's nice. And then you've got the big sodding sixer. And that's definitely not going to work because the tram tracks are on the side. Okay, so it is a standard 2-laner coming out. That's good to note. And then you've got your Metro and Rail on over the top of that. That's fine because that you can control it in such a way that you make that bus lane, you make it bus only, so you make it a transit way. So there's nothing really lost. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're going to run with that because we're going to put monorail back in this. Yeah, everyone cue the Simpsons monorail song. I have made monorail work to be the most lucrative and profit-making of all my systems. So it's a case of... to all the critics out there on the way out. I'm allowed to have a little fun. Oh! I'll deal with that later. Wonders of life. Okay. Alright. Yes, it is, as I grab my coffee cup.
Italian tradition of burning beans and drinking the bitter bean juice. At Burn Bean Coffee, our environment is perfect for all of your work needs. There's no better place to be distracted than the Burn Bean Coffee Shop in Canada. Our coffee technicians...
Okay, so the highway's there, the rail's there, so let's whack it out. As I said, these will get redone. The creation got it right, but as a planner, we play around with it. Okay, so we'll bring it in here. Once we do that, I'll shoot back down to the industry. This is... Oh, sweet gosh, I need more coffee after this. Because there's a case of... hubs. And there's a metro right there. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll run a road. Clicky, clickety, click, click, click. No, not trains. Monorail. Duh. Okay. I think the easiest way to do that is get it lined up with a node. Where's that highway? There. I'll drop that over and turn that into an expressway. So drop that in. Nope, not content creator packs. Duh. Space already occupied. So it's going to have a... Okay, so this is... That's right. I think Parkify does this, so meh. There we go. What we'll do is just... What I'll do is demolish these out. And relay them. Ooh. It's not perfectly parallel. It's alright. Oh, no, I'll leave it, because move it where it might have a tendency to break it. Sorry, keyboard. Yep. I says, what I can do... So what you can do is, and this is the beauty of TMP and why I love it so much, is I can block the cars out. Is the first part. Speeders drop. Bloody hell. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Reset the respective speeds. And then with the busway set up, what I can then do is drop down, go to find it, oh, helps if I can spell. It's probably gonna it will be a Rico growable decal. It's okay, I can have a good old fluff around. Put anarchy on. No. Control anarchy. Or convert to a procedural. Bring it in. Drop it down. Drop that. I'm not going to do it now because this isn't the fun. Drop that down. Take that away. I don't think it's sitting in there at the moment because it... And then I'm just going to make sure anarchy's back off. Then go into props. And as I said, you can have an absolute play around. I'll just zoom in. And then what I'm likely to do is just get the editor out and just play with the editor, blah, 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 blah. As I said, you just start playing around with the props for absolute hours at a time and just have fun with it. So I'll take that off, find it off. Away you go. Oh, good old autosave. All right, so that will be our that's going to be our city centre. We will allow intercity changes. Now, buses and that I have not set down because I am, again, if I go back to the hubs, swing all the way back across. It's one way of doing it. Bus metro, bus train hub, bus train tram. That's another way of doing it. In fact, I could probably set that further down the line. Metro intercity, very rare I do that. So again, is the metro sitting up? No, the train is sitting up. Well, that's a good one to run. Let's just drop it in. Have a look. Tram up, train down. So you can connect it back in. Okay, that's another way of doing it. That requires a monorail road. The things you do getting lost in this game. Okay, first of all, let's do the rail. Welcome to the mind of a planner. That is about 5 steps ahead, but realizes he needs to come back to step 0 to get things done. Whoops. Anarchy is off. Make sure you connect it up to the right one to avoid scare yourself. Bummer. Nice, we've got a connection there. Where's the other one? Might as well do these at ground level and have everything else run over the top. Okay, that's a case of spin it out. Where is it? There it is. That's okay. And you just got to realise things are going to go over it. Or under it. Okay, so that's that part done. One more while I go and change. Actually, I'll let the radio station go for one more, and then I'll switch over. Okay, so that's a metro, which I don't think this has underground. So, it could be a case of dropping this one. Oh, there's one underneath. Oh, yeah, I see what they've done. Okay, so it goes both ways. Sweet. Okay, now I've connected those up. Okay, let's just shoot back. Because I believe that is a elevated rail, isn't it? It is, so that would take the one up here. So that highway gets redone. Okay. So the best way to run that... I need to see which way that... The problem is with the... And this happened in City Skylines 2 as well, and they have not fixed it, and it's a pet peeve. If I go to... I'll show you the problem. Go to the buses. This is one of them. As you'll know, I pay with left-hand traffic. This is because of where I'm from. And that. But, this is set to right... Currently set the right direction. What might be more... No, it's with the one-ways. If it's on the opposite side. What happens is I can bring the one-ways in, and the buses come down through here and then loop back. So they're looping back on themselves, which causes congestion. This is not a problem. So what I need to work out... And it's often a case of just needing to reset the one-ways, but the bus suppose were never set for left-hand traffic properly. And it showed up again in CS2, and it just made life more difficult than it needed to be. Let's go back to the hubs. Okay, so they come in that way and go out the other. So I've just got to make sure the one-way roads reflect this properly. Which is perfectly fine. So that's there. So what I need to do is... Oh, that metro is on the inside. Okay, so... What I mean about that is... The metro track's on the inside. When I drop this next station, I have to get that metro either to go... drop to ground level. Which is not going to work because I've got to bring the roads over. Or I'm going to have to raise it to bring it over. Now, I could twist it around, but it's just going to make it a little bit more fun than what I was hoping. So what we'll do is... Oh, jeez, this is busy. It is that time of day. Okay, roads, preferably. Cycle lanes. Cycle lanes are your friends. Now, this means I'm dropping two train stations very close to each other. Bit unusual. I could just drop a bus. Just drop a bus stop in that over. But sometimes running two different interchanges can have a use. Okay, so I say... Gee, let's just bring that... I can always shorten it up later. Okay, so that's got the cycle lanes there. Good old trial and error in you. It's a hub. Oh shoot, that's pretty spot on actually. Let's set that to the middle. To be honest, not having the buses also bunch up in one spot might be a good thing. They'll walk to that. If not, they'll just jump on the train and short run it. Which is like, ah, you silly sods. Now, which way are they coming in and going out? Excellent. So what I need to do now... Now the monorail gets a bit fun too. A bit fun as well, because that's also got a crossover, but I'm likely to send the monorail back out this way anyway. Or just actually run it behind. Okay, so, that's tempting, actually. You see, I can push the monorail and the metro to down the back, which is not going to cause too many consternations. Actually, I think I'll just run it as a standard standard rail bridge. I don't think I need to run roading underneath it. It's going to probably cause more problems than what it's worth. What's that currently set to? 8 meters. Oof. Okay. That's what I try and avoid. I'll switch radio stations after this. Actually, I might. Ha! That was not the idea. But it worked out anyway. Okay, so that's that done. What I need to do is swing the monorail back out. He'll buzz off down to this end of the map. So I'm not worried there. So what you need to do is swing the monorail and the metro behind. Swing him back over the road, and then you can drop these. So let's go for the subway first. Tracks. Metro. Calm down, game. Calm down. Okay. This could be a real case of, have I left enough room? What's that? Oh, is that a pathway? Oh. Might want to do that.
Which is why we work so hard to get our miners back in the mines where they feel at home. Together, we can reunite minerals with the people who love them. Colossal ore. More than ore.
The wait is over. It's finally here.
That ad, although this came out, this was for one of the DLCs that came out long before CS2, is a bit on the nose given the state of CS2 and Colossal Order finding itself in an absolute pickle at the moment. So that I don't know whether that ad was foreshadowing things into the future with CS2, or it's just really bad coincidence. Not that I believe in coincidences, but that ad was a bit on the nose for all those out there with CS2. And things like that don't escape attention quickly. I don't think these could cross the road. I don't think they're allowed for crossing, so... Noted on the path there, mind you. Okay. This is where you need to be very precision. Oh, is that not elevated? Woohoo. Okay, so that's fine. Now the catch is, can I get the monorail down it? Should do, because it's bloody narrow. And this is what made it such a gem of a unit. Although I might need to drop. Might need to take a little of them. Just to allow it to get through. And then just bring it back up. Okay, so the answer is yes, I can fit it. That just leaves me to drop this metro back underground, which I'm going to do immediately. Otherwise, I'm going to pickle myself real fast. So, metro, not heavy rail. Far out. Okay. What I need to do is get it 8 meters under. Now, ironically, with metro, yeah. As they can take steeper gradients than conventional and monorail, so I'm not particularly fussed. So in other words, yeah, we got that down. Now, next thing I need to do is bring that metro over. I might as well so-called thread the needle now because I need to do it. Ironically, curves are not going to work with this one. I need to be straight as an arrow with this. That's worked fine. Now, that monorail might have been a bit too much. See, this is the beauty of monorail, is it fits in some of the most tight-ass corners I've known. Oh, looks like I've elevated it as well. Okay, so that leaves... Ooh. Actually, no. Let's back that off. So, in other words, it's going to connect. But I need to, first of all, send the... oh, shoot. Do we have straight tram rail? Ah! It is available. It's a custom asset. But... it's there. So what I need to do is send the road out of here. Get the tram, and then it'll be a case of good old-fashioned tram tracks over road. Yeah, that goes around the back. Who knew I was meant to be doing industry in this session? It seems we're going to be doing the city centre interchange. Yeah, whatever. My way, my styles. As I said, let's get the road out of here. There is no cycle lanes. So for the moment, let's shoot back. It's a 2-laner. Let's keep it simple. I'll TMP all this lot out later. Brilliant. Now I need to ironically do the tram road first. Yeah, that doesn't work this time. So it's a straight out tram road. Now this is where we're going to probably get ourselves into a bit of a jam. This is Subway. This is where probably taking the nodes back off is going to probably be the best. Ooh. That's street lights in the wrong spot. It's just... How do I fix things in a hurry? Love having all the tools available to me. Okay, so that just leaves... Now what I've got to do... This is where... This is either going to work or this is all going to come flying apart. Actually, this is where I might be needing to convert all the roads first. Let's just go back. No. Tram. Yep. That's just... Okay. Now this is whether... This is going to prove whether I've been too clever. Just out of curiosity.
All right, my greedy listeners. We got a whole lot of
Ha ha ha. No, Anarchy's on.
The Brontosaurus. For millennia,
Oh, funny. Oh, funny.
their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world.
I see what this is gonna do. I'm gonna have a slight laugh at this, but it's an easy one to... Shush, ads.
Looking at the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino oil. Embrace the power of bones.
Ooh, okay.
At Banhammer Bank, we want you to trust us with your money. Because it's with your money that we can make you more money.
Take Anarchy
It's not
back
funny
off.
business, it's money business. You give your money to us, and it will grow with interest. That's the plan, at least.
And
It's too
then...
complicated for you. Imagine planting a money tree in the ground and watering it. Hold on. Imagine if you had a money pet, and you fed it more money, and after digesting, it would... Okay. You want to go money fishing, so you use a little money to catch a big money. You know, just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors that allow us to...
Let me... It's elevated, that's the...
Feed the money monster.
It's elevated. That's the problem.
Tina back at you mopping the shop on 90s pop, and we're talking about the Urban Beat Throwdown.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. It was just elevated at. Dumb. And that was the more complex one of the set. So we've got the... Okay, so that's no longer a cycle lane. That needs to be a bus lane road. Haha. Should have these available straight off the bat. Oh, look at that. Proud of myself. That's just a straight out bus lane road. What I will do there is connect him up. Oh, shit. Not like that. Ah. Okay. And then, that's a 6-laner, isn't it? And that's also factoring, and that's due to take general traffic. Just gonna have a ponder here. because it's 6 lanes firing back out the other way. Actually, no. That will be fine. Do I want to run it as a... Or do I want to run it as a 6? No, I'll run it as a 6. It's fine. It's method to the madness. That's because the roads are not perfect. And that just feeds round. Yeah, because I can actually bring another road through here and just light that out. Where's the motorway? There. There, and over here. So that means... That's a real easy one. Alright, the interchange is that. So we've just spent some time fluffing around with an interchange. Which was not the entire idea. But, whatever. Okay. And then I'll run that. So, that was not the idea, but never mind. There'll be no intercity trains on that. They're on the other line. City. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is going to seem really silly, but I keep forgetting to do it, and it annoys me. I actually want to, for once, actually bloody well... I was going to say, don't you dare fluff around it. Because the highways will just... It's a good excuse for not putting the highways in. Right through the guts of the city. Okay. Back over this way. Industry. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think this map's in a line. Okay. So let's... Forestry I'll sit over there. Perfect. Let's work backwards with the industry and take it from there. Forestry I can do elsewhere. Excuse me a minute, because if that changes over to a piece I don't want, I get into trouble. Wow! You can look at the radio list, it's like, You can see what I'm doing. Okay, that sets that up. Don't worry, I can extend these areas out more later. So that sets that up. So we'll work traditionally. We'll get industry going and then work backwards. Industry, residential, commercial. Although I've set the city centre up, which is alright at the moment. So that's 1. Two, that's likely to be extended later. Probably because I haven't gone that far up yet. That's okay, I'm not dealing with oil. Okay. Industry. Farming, and it's probably going to require me to have a road because reasons. Now these don't. Okay. So we're going to just work out a little bit. Yeah, the road is likely to come down here. Actually, let's set the road. It's a medium road. Shush game.
Hi again, everybody. I was just reading up on some science stuff, and I found out all about these special magical things called ions. And you know, if it comes from science and it has magical powers, then it's definitely got to be
Okay, so I just had to.
clean your body's energy with static electricity or something. It's really fascinating how all this stuff works once you understand it. I mean, I assume so. I wonder if we evolved our blood specially to take advantage of this awesome new technology. Or maybe it's only a coincidence that it works. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm definitely getting one
Whoops, get anarchy off. And turn my things back on.
magic, medicine, science. I'm probably not supposed to know otherwise, but trust me, electricity works. At least that's what I think. Just be careful around dangerous levels of radiation, kids. I'm Carolyn Shine, and this is
Well, that's interesting. We'll just sink a bridge in there. If that's the case, then why don't I hold it here? Oh, that begs the question, am I going to drop a roundabout? Yes. Okay. Now what I need to do is just... I'll just set higher speed limits on... these. Yeah, I know why it's doing that. It's okay. Just... I was gonna say. Oh, ha. Okay. Okay, I just need to reset that highway. Whoops. Okay, and then I just need to drop the pillars. That's the 2-laner. That's the highway. Oops. Convert to PO. Drop it to absolute. Yeah, the pillars are a bit big, but whatever. And drop another one. Convert to PO. Done. Take PO back off. And then bring your road across. Okay. That one. Ah, the old chestnut with that roundabout problem's been fixed. Yay. I don't have to bolster the roundabouts anymore. Okay. Not likely to put anything down here except utilities, so... Is that a 6 or a... That's a 6. So... Never mind, I'll... perfectly fine, because what we will do is then... I'm not going to drop the road off there. I'll drop it off here. No, let's do... Dude, oops, wrong one. Some of these I should clean out. And then, where is it?
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2. Whoa, whoa! Looks like someone's horsing around. Okay. Easy, boy.
It works fine because that also forms a nice flood bank.
Prizes and laugh their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
Whatever. Okay, so that connects that up.
It's me, Carolyn Shine, and we're about to check in with our listeners. Here's another message just came in from Eleanor Wicks. Thank goodness for your radio station. It's like the only station on air where you're challenging the binary distinction between good and evil. Eleanor, don't get me started on binary. It's just so confusing. Why can't they...
Okay, so that's the infrastructure connected. That's the road plant connected up.
100 in binary really just means 4. For heaven's sake, people! How are we going to keep track of good and evil if 100 is the same as 4? I'm with Eleanor. It's no wonder everybody is so confused. Binary indeed. You're listening to Shoreline Radio.
Okay, so those are those connected up. I've got to be conscious of the rail as well. Okay, so that's... Okay, so what we'll do is run... Actually... No, we'll hold as industry roads, because they're somewhat barriered off. I can... I usually adjust their speed limits anyway, because they were set rather atrociously low. Ooh. Are we holding to terrain? Here we are. That's interesting that it's holding 2. Or was that because it was always set like that? Let's try it out again. I think... Ah. That's me not checking my elevations. Interesting, it's actually going to hold 2. Sticky terrain. It just makes getting the roads up and over a bit more interesting. Oh, don't follow the terrain shape. Ah, okay, that one's a new one. Although I don't think they're going to particularly mind. Let's just... Let's see what happens if I do it without it on. If not, I'll just turn it back on. And that is lumpy as crap. Given it's a main road, I think we will stick it on. Oh well. Alright, one more time. Oh, it's even tunneled me. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, that's that done. So what I will do is let's go for an industrial road. Let's just find it. I think the easiest way is just to do this. There it is. Because I'm not in custom assets at the moment. Okay. That'll be a good point with it. Let's extend that down a little. Okay, so we'll set this off. No. Yes. Shoot, I forgot to ask. Which way did the barracks go? Ooh, I was going to say, don't you dare. Oh, they're the real narrow ones, so there's some of the smallest of the set. Okay. Whoops. Yes. Okay, so that allows for that. Always turn those on. Not save. Okay. Okay. Secure these up. Now, ironically, or not, it allows me to do that. I will connect it back to the main road in a minute. Okay, so we've got a big area to work with. Which means... Oh, excuse me. Okay, one moment. Okay. Before I go further... What I need to also establish is the cargo hub. So where am I going to put that? See, that's all intra. So likely to establish it here. Whoops, should have been that one. Rail. One being the intercity line, one being the outer intra. So I'll connect the intra-city in a minute. Yeah, that will definitely not run down there, so it's a good line to connect to. Actually, probably could bring it closer. In fact... Let's bring it closer. Why am I doing that? Oh, that's right, I wasn't meant to sing. Okay. In we go. Back on the double line. Ooh, that's a bit... Ooh, I'm not going to like those. Not really, but then again, the skin... It could be just where these nodes are set. Yeah, it's the way these nodes are set. That's fine. It's fine, 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 fine. It does mean to see, because if you're looking for accuracy with Skylines 1 and trains, wrong game, team. Wrong game. Okay, back to 6. Ooh, I'm just wondering if I... Don't need to be that big. That's more than enough for this job. Because I'll change those around as I need to. Too short. Now, where's the intra-city line? There. So he's going to come up and over, because we're not sending anything down this way. So that's... So he'll be elevated and then set down. Actually, and rather interestingly, he's actually going to be running under, because the no. Yeah, because I'm not running any cargo lines up that direction. Just move that. So it's... Just bring these out. It says, if you're looking for accuracy in CS1 with railway lines, wrong game, team. Wrong game. Okay, so he's going to be... Ooh. Interesting, because I... Yeah, that would be the best way to do it.
At Akio, we've been making the best in mobile phones for over 20 years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a
Hands up who's done it.
or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up.
Cheeky.
It's for you. Akio Mobile.
Hello, my friends. This is Earl Gill. Hope you like that last one. It's one of my favorites. But you know, I like them all. That's what's so great about my job. No matter all the craziness out there in the world, I get to just sit inside where it's nice and peaceful and listen to music and talk to you good people. I hope you're having a nice day too. Don't touch that dial.
Oh, the ads are bad. They really are. Okay, I'll need to come back on that. Okay, let's continue working on this. As I said, this takes time to do, so a lot of this is... just establishing it out. That's one way. Now this has been really bad at the moment. Someone's... to the point, yeah, I can't even get basic curves in it. Someone's really... Oh, excuse me. Hey, hay fever. Janked this up a bit. A little bit. And... Oops, wait for the autosave. Sometimes coming back the other way. Okay, let me just... reset that off. It's unusual. I don't usually... Don't usually get these kind of problems with this. There we go. Now I should be able to set this back. But there's some parts I don't miss about CS2. That being one. Bingo. Now that just leaves the last part to be brought around. Okay. I'm just being very... Yeah, I think the easiest way is to... bring it round. And then just reverse the connections. So then just go. Ooh. Might re-elevate that. I'm wondering if it will do it on its own. Yes and no. No big bug barents though. Wait, oh, am I going to actually be running down on the outside? Yeah, I would actually. So, hang on. Other way around. I've just got to... remember, for that to connect, I need to keep it close by. This is what I mean, it's very bad at the moment. That is particularly bad at the moment. Yeah, that has been bringing it around. I will elevate this. Should get away with an elevation on this. In fact, I should be able to do a straight crossover, but that might need a bit of work. Oh, I'm not liking these. Yeah. Actually, this particular map could be... I remember that when I played this map for the very first time, I was particularly awful with this. Nope, could be going up and over again, because I don't think you can. Yeah, CS2, for all its shortcomings, allows me to do it. CS1 does not. Oh, is that going to slightly jank out because of the close proximity? Okay, so what we need to do is just come out a little bit. Okay, one moment. Okay, so that's there. So that's got to come up and over. So that's going to be set to 10 meters. That could be a bit of a... Try and get maximum on the gradient. Oh, that's worked perfectly. It looks like this has sorted itself out enough. That's a bridge. Okay. Which means also... So, we'll get the farming set up today and we'll leave it there. So, can I... Yeah, this is the thing. This is... Ooh. They're going to allow me... Ah! So I can get the bypass in. Yes. Perfect. Oh, how to fall in love with CS1 again. With some good music to boot. That's in CS2. The radio stations are updated with mods and that. I'll deal with that in a minute. I thought... Okay. Where is it? There. Elevated. Whoops. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Never mind. I'm... Ooh. Oh, it's right there. Damn. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I thought I had set that too far back. Okay, see, this is where I get the... It's the pillars getting in the way. I could control them, but... Okay, so let's set that back. I'm very... Ooh, it's a case of getting the pillars right. Okay, that might cause a slight... Yeah, I'm not going to use move it because of the risk of breaking it. Okay, so that's fine. In fact, if anything, I wonder if I can get it straight out. Nope, leave it. Leave it, don't tutu with stuff that could break. Okay, so that's the first one underway. Okay. Now, sometimes I will use traffic lights, other times I won't. you. All. If I do that, so that's a nice long run up. And what I can do, so I'm just wondering if I roundabout it off. Whoops. Go back over. Wrong one. That one. Right on an autosave. Woohoo. Come back across. I'll fix those up later. This... sometimes the terrain's a little bit... What I could do is... smooth it back out. That's probably going to need to be a bit bigger. You just... It's because I'm probably approaching the hills. Yep. So that's what it's doing is it's anticipating it. Okay. Now, actually, what I should do is break that again. Given this can generate a lot of traffic. Because I know it does. Experience. Yeah, it holds the terrain, which is a bit... which means I need to take him out. It's fine, that just allows that. We go back into the smoothing tools. Now, you... It's going to be fun doing a bucket load of TMP on this. I guarantee it. Small roads. The heavy. Again, I'll smooth that out. The terrain conformings. Yeah, just smooth it out. No. No.
Colossal ore. We are the leading.
Coffee, fuel of the modern economy. The age-old Italian tradition.
Let's give it a crack with this and hopefully I don't get dragged for this one. Okay. Yeah, because I'm also likely to bring a road back under. Because I've also got to think of the placement as well. Oh, that's the African one, so it has updated. So basically, you're sending the goods down one end. So if I was going to do the industry side of it, I would keep it in here. So what I should do... I work back on the industry because of the, it's a circular motion. You have okay. So if I jump back into the industry, those are the auxiliary. That's the and then you've got the intermediate. So you've got the crops. Which goes into the meat. Which then goes into the storage. Okay. So if I was to drop down here, what I would do is set that back. Set that back off. So how many squares is that, just so I know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... No, the old 16. So I need to do... No. Roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, this is either going to work or it's going to be a case of... Meh. No, it works. So basically... Oh, gee. The game Likes to deafen you some days. Do you? Then what I can do is set off some storage, but not fully, because I don't want to backing up the roads. And then what you can do is oh, I have to also do the district as well. Let me just shoot back out. Oops, autosave. Let me just redo the district quickly. Get our first district down. Oh, you. And that has set that off. No. Taxation. Don't set that one off. Okay, so that just basically allows me to do stuff like I can upgrade that to 4 lanes if need be. So you can see that's one part of the industry. Now there's a good way they could clog that up. So we need to set up the animals now. Okay. What I will do is at a large. Just got to be careful. I don't technically build in those areas because if I need to widen them off, it needs to be done. So we'll sit back over. Once we place these, I'm going to stop because we'll be end of this, and then we'll come back to this in another recording. Actually, that was wrong place. It's actually going to need a little bit more. See, there's the flour mill. I can add more as is required. You've got to remember. Also remember that as well. So you just got to bear that in mind. As I said, more can be added. No, come on. Allows that to happen. Now I've got to drop in the flour mill somewhere. Probably a good idea to keep it close. Yeah, so they've got two ways around at the moment. Flour mill, that is a... Usually I don't like dropping these on main roads. SimCity 4, I believe. No, Radio Mars. Okay. Nope. Yes. It's a small one. So you want to keep them close by. What I will do is... see if I can drop them in. A couple of grain sheds. And then what I'll do... well, these are always funny to do. I've just got to shrink that up a bit. Because it's a bit tiny. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Because it's too small. Ha ha ha. That's funny. I'll have to do it manually. Oh, that's funny. So in other words, I'm going to have to go through here. Oh, that is the cutest little roundabout ever. Okay. So folks, it's been a productive session. We are slowly working this out. First of all, we started over all the way up on this end in the city centre, getting this part ready. So we've got our 2 interchanges. So this one is a metro train monorail tram. That's a mouthful, which allows for intercity trains, with this one being bus train. So, yeah, So we've been studying out, and for once I actually remember to put in Central Park. Once we got that as a placeholder, we did some painting to get in our fertile and ore areas, plus oil up the top end, and we're starting to bring in the industry now. So we're working on farming, and then once that's done, we'll get residential. As well as general industry, which I'm likely to shove down here. Ooh, that's going to be a part of the fun. I can ramp this here. Do I want to ramp that? Because no, I don't. Not necessarily. Because if that, they can scoot down the other way. Otherwise, I'm backing up into it. So that works in favor. So yeah, that is where we are at. I am Palpatine 001, aka the Senate, and next time we will continue working on the industrial area before bringing online our first residential and commercial, and we should let play. I would say I'm about 2, maybe 3 recordings away before we push play. You've got to remember, this takes time, the initial part, but from there on in, once you're doing, it gets easier because you can be able to start interacting with your live city, and you can start adding on rather than getting down your foundational material. In the meantime, plan safe, build safe, drive safe, fly safe.